Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today we are working on a Knitmaster 321 and we are doing elongated stitches. Firstly, you have to do your cast on. The cast on I'm using today is an E-wrap cast on. Don't forget to check your tension unit so the thread moves smoothly. Today we are doing a decorative stitch. It's an elongated stitch. And basically it's just to make the loops much longer. It's really quite easy to do and it can make a really nice effect on knitwear. Don't forget to put your weights on after you finish your cast on. When you have finished your cast on, push the needles forward into holding position. Push the needles back, but don't push them right to the back, otherwise you could drop a stitch. Basically, when you push it back, you need to make sure that the latches stay open. Here is a close-up of the latches open. Take your yarn out the carriage. Place the yarn over the open needles. Basically do the stitches like you were knitting the stitches, except you're doing it by hand. Pull the needles right to the back and make long loops as you push it backwards. You are still making basically a knitted stitch, just with longer loops. A closer view of making the longer loops. As you can see, it makes a knitted stitch. Push the needles forward into working position, and as you push forward you pull the knitting down so it can form the loops. This is probably the hardest part, and you just got to look very carefully so you don't drop any of the stitches. And just make sure you got enough weights on in order to pull it down. You then push the needles into holding position and you just push the knitting to the back. This is when you're going to complete it and do the next normal rows of knitting. Press the front levers to 1 so you can move the carriage over. Push the carriage to the left and you can see it doesn't do any of the knitting. Thread your carriage and check your tension. Press the front lever to 2 so it can knit. Then do normal rows of knitting. I do about 5 rows overall, just to give a bit of space between the loops. This is your first row of elongated stitches. Let's do some more of these stitches. Push back the needles so the latches still stay open. Repeat the same process as you did on the first line of elongated stitches. Place your yarn over the latches so you can start to create the loops. Try not to pull the yarn too tight so that you can create much longer loops. Make sure all your knitting is even and none of the stitches have dropped. I found this method quite fun to do. I really like the way it creates texture on the knitting, and I'll probably be using this again. Once you start practicing, after a while it starts to get a little bit easier and it goes a little bit faster. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the Knitmaster 321. This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching in. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment.